Welcome everyone. In this tutorial, I am going to try to show you how to develop your own custom module in InteractiveROSETTA. For running customized scripts, you will need to be comfortable with Python scripting since InteractiveROSETTA is written in Python. You also probably will want to be developing these modules on a Linux computer. You can also use a Mac since it is Unix-based. It will be rather difficult to develop modules on Windows, although it is possible. This tutorial uses Linux. First you need to know where modules live. InteractiveROSETTA uses a sandbox directory to store all of its settings and all the files it is working with. The modules are installed to this directory. On Linux and Mac, it is in a hidden folder in the user's home directory called .InteractiveROSETTA. On Windows, there is no dot, but the folder has the special Windows flag set that makes it hidden. The modules directory has the modules. There is a folder called template in there. It contains skeleton files that already set up the main framework that will allow you to create your own module. A module is simply a directory with a specific structure. Later you can package this module into an archive called an InteractiveROSETTA module, or .irm files. Other users can install the modules from these packages. Let's take a look at the contents of template. The main folder has an init script in it. This init script is what is responsible for drawing the controls in the interface. There are also a bunch of other folders in here. The data directory contains files you want to include with your module because they are used by your module. You can put whatever you want in there. The help directory contains an HTML file called index.html. That web page should display the help contents for your module. Images for that web page should also end up in the help directory. Please make a help page so other users can figure out how to use the wonderful module you worked so hard to create. The images directory contains images in case these images need to be drawn on your graphical controls. The last two folders are very important. The job folder contains another init script. The PyROSETTA daemon that runs code on the client's computer uses this job init script to figure out how to process the custom job. You will be writing the PyROSETTA code for your module in this file. The server directory has an init script, and this is the script that tells the remote Rosetta server how to run your module. It has its own data directory since this folder ends up on the server and cannot access the data directories on client machines. I will discuss the job and server scripts in more detail in a later tutorial. Okay, now we need to clone this module, so simply create a new folder in the modules directory and copy all the template files over into it. Do not put spaces in the folder name because that will possibly corrupt things later on. Just make it one word. Put everything from templates into it. Now start InteractiveROSETTA. Go to the Protocols menu, and there is an example entry. There are already controls in it to give you an example. This submit button should actually work and generate a structure that it saved in the data directory. It does a quick protein design and then reports the selected amino acids in the first 10 positions in a progress bar dialog box. Anyway, that is the main structure of a module. In the next tutorial, I will give pointers on how to set up the interface in its script to generate your controls.